Tucked away in the western corner of the Bronx lies the Hutchinson River. It's one of New York's most polluted waterways and one of the only rivers in the state without public access. Government efforts to clean up the river have stalled, but in recent years, a group of volunteers has taken matters into their own hands.
The Hutchinson River is only supposed to be 5 miles long. There's nothing we don't have on it that is a challenge.
Ray is encouraging local volunteers to help clean up the river. She and Jack Ullman, the project secretary, organize regular outings on the river aboard their skiff, the Annie Hutchinson. She founded the Hutchinson River Restoration Project a few years ago. Just because the fish are jumping doesn't mean the water's clean.
I think unless people can go out and see how bad it is out there, that they're not going to really be motivated to go out and take care of it.
Ray says one of the group's first goals is to get public access to the river. Now, a fence separates it from Co-op City, a community of nearly 60,000 people. In its 2011 master plan, the Mayor's Department of Environmental Protection indicated that the area was currently being used for commercial shipping and recreational boating. But Co-op City still enjoys no access to the river.
When I talked to the mayor's office, too, and referring to their report, which said where it's polluted and where it's not, and so forth and so on, the final answer was, well, we are planning to go out there and do something in 2030. And I said, well, at my age, I would appreciate you doing it a little bit before then.
Ray said she was told the river was simply too silted to send boats or cleanup crews to the area.
If you look on a chart, you see that there's a dredge channel, something like, 20 feet deep or so, going up the river, and they say it's all silted up and you can't get there. I mean, you can find this out without doing it. You don't even have to Google it. I mean, to pick up your any chart and look and see the Hutchinson River, and you see that far from being silted up, it's a navigation channel.
Some of that navigation may have contributed to the river's pollution. 4 main terminals are still active along the Hutchinson River, including Sprague Energy, Mount Vernon, Pascap, and Colonial Sand and Gravel.
And so by the time it even gets through the Bronx, it's very polluted.
Compounding the river's problem are CSOs, or combined sewer overflow sites, that contribute to the river's pollution. While Eleanor and Jack don't have the resources they'd need to clean up some of the river's pollutants, they can pick up larger pieces of trash like plastic, bottles, cans, and tires. Ray estimates they clean up thousands of bottles at their cleanup event each year.
Over 60 the first time, but the first time it was the first time, and people tend to come to a first-time event when it's something new and different. Yeah. So now we have, I think people are really interested, in the issues, not necessarily the politicians in their ties and jackets.
The Hutchinson River Restoration Project will be hosting its 4th annual cleanup event in September 2013. I'm Erin Brodwin for the New York City News Service.